Alright, hi, this is Dylan. Welcome to my daily trending analysis video. So today is Wednesday, 5th of November. So we're gonna touch on a few pairs, starting off with the dollar against the Japanese yen. So what we are seeing here right now is the price. This is a 4-hourly chart, by the way, and the price has came down a little bit, found its support level at 113.20, and we are seeing that price begins to rebound. Alright, zooming a little bit to the 1-hourly chart. We can see the price has actually came down and is pretty much supported slightly above the 55 SM moving averages. Alright, so that might be a sign that you can see something like a curve, and it looks like it's about to rebound, right? But right now is that we probably have to wait for further signals to go for a long for this pair, or rather we have to wait till Friday while all traders are waiting for that day for the employment data, to decide to whether to long this pair or the short. So anyway, if the price were to continue to appreciate and break the previous high, this level we are looking at is 114.72. Alright, so that's for dollar against the yen. Next we shall take a look at euro against the US dollar. So what happens is that this is a 4-hourly chart, but price has retraced even further. So meanwhile, we can just plot a Fibonacci retracement. Alright, over here we can see that the retracement level of 3.2% at the price of 1.261. Maybe let me just adjust. Alright, it's about at the price of 1.2609. Is probably one of the area that we can look at for price to fall, and this level itself is also seen as a previous support, as you can see over here and over here. So meanwhile, we just have to wait for price to retrace a little bit further. Right now I don't think it will just come down suddenly. You can even put it down a little bit further. Alright, this level is also the retracement level of 50%. If it tries to break above, then we might want to take a look at the 61.8% at 1.2642. So once it touches and there's a trade setup, price is most likely to fall all the way back to the exhaustion level of 1.2443. Yep, so we shall wait for price to retrace. Next we'll take a look at the pound against the US dollar. Right, again this is a 4-hourly chart. So we have seen that price has been resisted by the 200 moving averages, came down and it got supported at 1.5954, and price has been moving pretty much sideways for the past 3 days, and again it's forming something like a curve, and it looks like it's about to appreciate. Back to the 4-hourly chart, you might want to plot something like a, right, we could draw a trend line right from the top to bottom. Well, this looks something like a symmetrical triangle, so price might be able to appreciate. Alright, touches the top of this symmetrical triangle somewhere at the 200 moving averages, and that might act as a very strong resistance for price to fall eventually. So yep, that's for the pound against the US dollar. Next we shall take a look at New Zealand against the US dollar. So what happened this morning is that this morning at 5:45 there's employment data for the New Zealand against the US, for the New Zealand itself, and it shows that employment and unemployment rates has were positive, and therefore price has appreciated, or rather it has retraced even further. Alright, currently we are seeing that price has been resisted at the 55 moving averages, and if we're gonna plot a Fibonacci retracement, it is currently at the retracement level of 38.2%, but most likely is gonna break, since the data the data for the employment was good, and So the next level we might want to take a look at is actually the 61.8% retracement level, somewhere very close to the top of the of this falling trend line that you see over here. Alright, so we shall wait for price to retrace further to the retracement level of 61.8%, price of 0.7900, right, before we look for a short opportunity. So that's for the 4 major currency pairs that I'm touching on. Next, I would also like to touch on another 4 currency pairs. First, we have the Australia against the US dollar. Right, this is the 1 hourly chart. We can see that there's a falling trend channel, and price has retraced all the way back to the top of this channel itself. Alright, with Fibonacci retracement, the 38.2% seems to have been broken, and if we replot again from this area itself, it has yet to touch 61.8%, and it has broken 50%. So that's probably why we are seeing that there is a indecisiveness, although it has touched the top of the retracement of the falling trend channel. And bear in mind, this is the 1 hourly chart. It may not be that strong, so we will have to wait and watch carefully what's going to happen next. Alright, if price may just break above and retrace a little bit further, probably back to I would say somewhere to the previous to the downside of the previous rising trend line, right? That makes more sense at the retracement level of 50%, price of 0.8776. Right, but of course we shall like I said here, we shall watch for what's going to happen next from here onwards. Alright, then we have the pound against the Australia dollar. Right, back to the 4 hourly chart. Price has broken above the falling trend channel, right, came down, retraced further, and touches the retracement level of 50%, and looks not really in a way to rebound, but almost touching the upside of this falling trend channel. So I do believe that price might still be able to fall a little bit further. It might just cling on to the top of this falling trend channel all the way back to the retracement level of 61.8%, which has been a pretty good support level back over here. Here you can see. So we shall wait for it to reach this level, then we can look for a long opportunity. Alright, but meanwhile, if price is able to close to appreciate and close at about the price of 1.8324, then this might be also a chance to long, with stochastic also suggesting oversold. Right, so next, the Australia against New Zealand dollar. So New Zealand, so the Kiwi has, like I said, appreciated due to the positive employment data. So it has appreciated against the Australia dollar, and therefore the price came down. Right, so we can see that there is something like a ascending triangle. So right now it has came down from the top, and over here we are seeing a very familiar formation. As you can see, this might be a probable head and shoulder. So if price were to appreciate from this point onwards, which is the neckline of this probable head and shoulder, right, so if it touches the neckline at 1.1151, retraces back to the price of 1.1222, and we see a reversal, then this might be a valid head and shoulder setup, and we can short from this point onwards. Okay, all the way back to the to the bottom, or rather on the top, at the bottom of this ascending triangle. Yep, that's for the Australia against the New Zealand dollar. And finally, the dollar against the franc. it has kind of retraced further. I believe this fall is more or less due to a widening trade deficit of the US, and therefore it falls, and with a Fibonacci retracement, we can see that price has yet to reach any significant support level. There's still a little bit gap away from the retracement level of 38.2%. So we shall wait for price to touch this level. Whoops. Alright, I'll just use this. Alright, so wait for price to touch the retracement level of 38.2% at the price of 0.9563, or if not, we can even look at the 50%, which is also at the bottom of this previous rising trend channel. So these are the key. These are two key levels we'll look for to go for a long opportunity. Right. So that's for the dollar against the friend, and that's all for today. So thank you for watching.